Hello, I'm Ron Duker with Pyramid Archery. Let's talk about the brand new 10-point flatline 460. This crossbow is the fastest in the world as far as in the compact crossbow class. This thing is only 26.5 inches long, 12 inches axle to axle, and 7.5 inches once cocked. Let's talk stats for the 10-point flatline 460. At a base weight of 7.5 pounds and power stroke of 13.5 inches, the crossbow generates 193 foot-pounds of energy, which means you'll have several pass-through shots. Arrow length 20 inches, draw weight with the cocking device about 5 pounds, generating 460 feet per second. Axle to axle uncocked 12 inches, and it goes all the way down to 7.5 inches when cocked. Let's talk about what comes in the box. Crossbow is already assembled. The only things you have to mount on it, you have the 10-point EVO-X marksman scope, as well as the quiver that you'll have to mount. Also in the box, it comes with 6 premium arrows. We call them premium because they're .001 tolerance. Also, standard with 10-point, you get a 10-point cap. Once mounted under the Picatinny rail on the bottom of the crossbow, one push of the button, off comes the compact quiver. This crossbow is auto cock, auto decock with the AccuSlide, which means the foot stirrup that you see on most crossbows is really used more for a tree hanger than anything else. It has an integrated string stop that enables for quieter and more consistent reduction of string vibration. The typical rail that you see on your 10 points, this bow you need to have these specific arrows for. So if you're buying aftermarket with other nocks, I would avoid that. You need to have these. It's everywhere on the crossbow, even on the limbs. It will tell you you must use these nocks and these arrows. What you'll see from there going back is you'll see a brush retention. So as you see sliding forward here with a little push of this button to unlock the trigger box, you have your brush retention. The reason why this has the name flatline is because at 460 feet per second, your arrows are coming out with a lot of speed and almost a complete flat line. That enables them to use this EVO-X scope that goes all the way up to 100 yards. Taking game at 100 yards, up to you. Some of the guys out in the Midwest where it's more open and prairie area, you're going to love this scope and love this setup. As far as when you're in the trees, again, you really don't even have to adjust very much between 20, 30, and 40 yards. Why this is called a marksman scope is that you have a thumb adjustment for windage and elevation on the right and on the top. This is also illuminated reticle, so you've got green as well as red, varying intensities. And if you decide you don't want any illumination, it already has the typical black etched already into the glass. 10 points, all-in-one design. Everything's already built in. You've got here the handle that you can see there's a little bit of force you need to pop out of there, but this is then going to be your cocking device nested into your handle. Classic right above that, made in America. Very few crossbows out there are truly 100% made in America. 10-point is one, and you're paying for that. So cocking the crossbow, you already saw here, I'm just releasing this trigger that enables it to slide forward all the way down till you hear an audible click. And it says push firmly before cocking, and you'll hear that click. It's obviously on there. When you pull out the handle, it'll slide in. For those of you, if you lose your handle, it's a .20. So all you need is a socket that'll fit in here, and then start cocking your crossbow. If you need a little bit leverage, there's really no reason to. You can let go. It's not going to slide back anywhere in the cycle, but this actually does extend a little bit just in case if you need it, you have it there available. As you can see how quiet this crossbow is. The only audible click you're going to hear is when you get all the way up. And you need that click right there to let you know that you're good to go. Remove the handle, nest it back in to the buttstock, load your crossbow, and you're ready to hunt. This is a reverse draw crossbow. Everything you'll see is compact, extremely low, 7.5 inches axle to axle, and you can see the profile there. Now the other thing on this is with reverse draw, you want to think about when it fires, a forward draw pulls all of the limbs forward. Reverse draw actually makes it come back a little bit. So these tend to be a little bit nicer to shoot. What you'll also notice on this crossbow, it has an actual 2-stage trigger where most crossbows have 1 stage. This enables you with zero creep to really line up your target, get in there, and release it exactly where you want it. If you're looking for a crossbow with a lot of features and benefits that has all of the high-end bells and whistles, super compact, 10-point flatline 460 is the way to go. I'm Ron Duker with Pyramid Archery.